I believe when it first shook me was when I got a massive bang in the head. And it was when I was in a car accident. I ended up on life support. So I pretty much hit a house going 100 kilometers an hour. I ejected immediately out of the vehicle. So I hit the corner of a house, the foundation of a brick house in like a 50, 60-year-old area. And my whole body ejected out of the vehicle head first, broke my leg on the steering wheel, completely like out of the car. And when I went through my near-death experience, which is really long, but to try to make it short, is I'll get into all the good stuff. I started hovering over my body and I started seeing everything in my body. But it was like you're still your body as a source and you're hovering over your body and you're just this translucent spirit. And so I was over my body and I was over the ambulance, went into the ambulance to see what they're doing to me. They're trying to revive me. They're saying, we're losing him. He's losing way too much blood. He's dying. But I was still hovering over myself. So it was the point I was still in this realm and I haven't left this realm yet. So I'll get there. But maybe I should answer that because this story is kind of long. I don't know how into detail you want to go. Do you want me to continue?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so, and then come back to the original question. I might get sidetracked, okay?
That's fine. That's fine.
The point.
Yep.
So I followed the ambulance on the highway, go into the hospital. And I went over the hospital. At this point, like phone calls, I started hearing phone calls and whispers and people calling each other and saying, what happened to me, obviously, and everybody panicking and praying. And I started hearing whispers spread from Canada, all around Canada. Right. So things started spreading. So I'm trying to give some context so people understand like how insane this spiritual awakening was for me. And, growing up as a kid, we all watched Unsolved Mysteries and all these like spooky shows and like people dying and angels and mysterious like spirits lifting up vans off of people's bodies and they're working on the car. Remember when we were kids, we'd watch those shows on TV? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's literally like that. It's honestly no lie to that stuff. So when I died, my body was repositioned on the passenger side. I'm going to come back to that, but that's the reason why I got away with everything. So I was at fault. I hit the house. I was speeding, and I was the driver. But my body was found in the investigation on the passenger side, so they dropped my case.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that's the long story. That's the mystery behind my death and the car accident. If you can find it, I tried to find it. I've seen it, but nobody took pictures. So I saw the bloody t-shirt, the battery taken out of the car was crushed like this. And, and then
you'll have to show me all that someday if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah. And I saw like my neck, I saw the brace, I saw the tubes in me, in my ear, I saw like how mangled I was, and everybody else did, but nobody took pictures. But, you can imagine somebody hitting a house, dying, and if you see that, like people dying, if you see what a dead person looks like after being mangled, that's what I look like. I woke up off life support. I felt like I was crushed. But before that, I had to make a decision. So I when the nurses and the doctors came into the room and they were telling my parents and everybody that, we just got to wait. We don't know how long he's going to be on life support. It could be days, weeks, months, years. He has severe brain damage, severe brain trauma, severe nerve damage, severe tears to his muscles. He's lost 50% or more of his blood. Right now, at this point, we don't know nothing. Like we don't know